Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here for the ASL American Sim Racing League Winter Fun Series. Here this afternoon, we are here at Summit Point Raceway. This is the short circuit. Pretty cool because this was actually chosen about 10 minutes before the session goes up. It is a random race that is chosen for these trucks, and it was chosen. Now, keep in mind, this is a pre-recorded thing from what happened last night with my internet, but hopefully everything goes smoothly this time, unlike last time. Anyway, should be a very fun race. I don't know much about it for the most part, so like I said, it should be good. We are getting ready to qualify or heat racing here in about 4 minutes. I believe everybody will make will heat race into one. I don't think we have a big enough field to do both heat races, so we'll have to wait and see, but either way, it should be fun coming into tonight because they actually, the way this is playing, this is a 5-week schedule. It's something short for these guys to do for the off season before they get back into the real stuff starting next season, next year. So basically after this, these guys will go over to the MX-5s, the Mazda MX-5 short track, which is random, but it'd be the Mazda MX-5. By the way, the blinking, I believe, was actually from Derek Pemberton, since that's where I got the actual replay from, probably. So, I think that's where the blinking is actually coming from a little bit. Hopefully, it kind of stops. Anyway. So, sitting here looking at it right now, these guys next week will be running the MX-5 at a random short track, which is going to be fun. From what I heard, this right here is an amazing race. It was pretty good from what I've been told, so we'll have to wait and see. But the main event will be 75 laps. This main event, I forgot how long it actually was. Give me just a minute. How long is that feature race? Sorry guys, I should have probably figured this out before. Let me actually do this. We are on a replay, thank gosh. I forgot how long this race actually is. It ain't very long. Yeah, 20 laps. So, 20 minutes, 20 laps. So, this is actually a pretty quick race as we get set here in just a minute to go. Racing down here from Summit Point. Right now, Brantley Glasser is on top of the board here in the qualifying rounds. 14 drivers in here tonight. Should make things pretty fun for us. But Bentley on top of the board. Of course, we know Bentley made the Final Four in the opening rounds of the playoffs. We know that. Once again, that blinking is not actually on my end from the replay. It's actually from Derek Pemberton's end. That's how I got the replay. So, you know. Bear with me a little bit on that. Hopefully, it kind of dissipates as we get ready to go racing here in just a minute. But Bentley on top, Derek second, Patrick is in third. Johnny, who also made the Final Four. A lot of people thought that he would be one of the main ones to watch, and, well, to be honest, he kind of was. Bentley, of course, did amazing as well in that race. He goes out, wins the championship. Johnny was one of the favorites to go out as well, but Bentley picked up the championship in the ASL League last week before we started this. Johnny actually was in the Final Four. Of course, Steve Unich also in the Final Four, who's right there in 5th in practice. And then Adam Matz, who is currently 8th in practice, was also in the Final Four, who did well. A lot of people didn't think he would actually do well, but honestly, he did pretty good. A lot of people didn't think he'd even be in the Final Four, including himself. And honestly, he showed that he belongs, so good for him. So we're about to go racing here. 10-lap heat race, or 10 minutes, as we get set to go here in about 20 seconds or so for the first heat race. Once again, if the screen does blink, keep in mind if this is the replay version from last night's race, it was sent to me, so it goes by their connection, I believe, is how that works. And Derek's connection most time booty, so we kind of just have to play it by how it is. There you go. practice is over. We'll flip over to heat race. And this is going to be a big heat race. Look how many cars are actually in this heat race. It should be a packed field, I believe. 14 drivers will be in this heat race. So it's going to make things fun. Derek Pemberton will be starting up front in this one. I believe he'll start up front in this one. There he is. At 82, the 24 Brentley Glasser actually will be starting up front beside him. What is the third one? So, all right, about ready to go here in just a minute. I'll wait for everybody to grid. They're going to look down here at the grid. I don't know if we can actually see how big this grid actually is, but it is pretty good size. Look at that. That is quite a bit of Pro 2 lights to be lining up here. Once again, this is heat race number 1 of the race. So Pace Truck's going to take us around at least one time. We'll get a look here at the track, just in case you guys haven't seen it. Hopefully our thing over here works on the side. I don't know if it will or not, but hopefully it does. Hopefully our ticker picks up the right way if we go green. Once again, replay, it's going to lag just a little bit, so it's from Derek Pemberton. So there you go, down the hill into a right to left hand turn. I'm going to hug this a little bit. If you can, try to stay on that right side into this left hander. It's a sharp left hand turn right here. And then right into another right hand turn. This right here is probably one of the toughest turns on the racetrack right here. Usually sends you out wide, so you got to make sure you don't run into nobody. You usually want to go out a little wide and take this one back into this little S-handers, is what I like to call them. And then you take another right-hand turn, begin your journey up a small hill. It ain't very big, but there you see it, up the hill. And you're going to take this pretty much a little straightaway underneath the bridge, and then it drops downhill into another right-hand turn where things get a little crowded there as well. As you see, the trucks are working down the straightaway here. Down the hill they begin. Pace truck going to pull off as we get set to go green. Live here from Summit Point and Short. Replay from last night's race as the green flag getting ready to drop in, or getting ready to come out. And the green flag is waiting. Out in there, we're racing here. Don't worry about that white flag, it will be adjusted. This is going to take a minute. 24 Brentley Glasser already getting the good bump there from the 93. That's Patrick in that 93 car. Or truck, shall I say. I like saying car. Once again, this is the replay from last night, so just don't pay attention too much to the standings. Just enjoy the racing. Derek right now on the back bumper of Brentley Glasser as he runs second place. Now looks to outside is Patrick trying to take that second spot away. For now, it looks like he's going to be able to have it. Derek right on that curve. Good slide job there for the 82. Usually the 82 is actually in the booth with us for this. You guys know that. He got invited to race with these guys for the Fun Series, which is awesome for him. Ray Polkey working to the outside in that 31. Getting a good run here on the 40, or I'm sorry, that's Michael Trevarthen actually went to the outside. Just keep in mind, guys, we're still a few laps away in this one for it, and we're not actually on the white flag. Just want to keep you updated on that. We are not on the white flag. It just says that from where we are. So bear with me, please, on that. And that blinking, just keep in mind, that is from a replay. A little bit further back, Jeff Unich. Working right now on, what is that right there? I cannot tell who that is. Right down front. Here's another pass a little bit further back. This is Patrick side by side now with the 27 of Steve Unich. A little bit of contact. Hey, if you don't make contact in these things, you're not racing hard enough. These guys working off final corner, taking that lap. Once again, not the white flag. As you see, Derek Pemberton taking the lead here in the 82 over the 24, moving himself up to P1 here in the heat race. See if we can hop on board here with Patrick and get a ride around at full speed. As he runs currently. Oh, a little bit of contact. That was with the 19, who did get some more contact for the 31. That was Dwayne Hunt that got a pretty good hit there. Patrick will be able to hold on to P4 right now. As the 27, Steve Unich right up in front of him. Keep in mind, standings and stuff's a little messed up. That's just the way this program is with the ATVO and stuff. It don't really like picking up replays too much. So, you know, bear with me a little bit on that. Sitting here watching 93 at the moment. Jump up just a little bit. Brentley Glasser putting a lot of pressure here on the 82. At the moment, Derek Pemberton. Actually, I'm surprised Derek's actually, you know, doing as good as what he is. To be completely honest with you. 24. That's not who you really wanted your bumper as well. Just an FYI, we know how good Bentley is after winning that championship. I think everybody kind of got an idea of how good he actually is. A little bit further back in the field, Dwayne Hunt. Derek actually did lose that lead, by the way. I meant to go up to that and show you he did lose the lead. Here's Patrick right behind him. Who is that right there behind him? 24, or I'm sorry, that's not 24. Let's see who that is right there, right behind Patrick. You see Steven is right there. There's Jeff Unich. By the way, shout out to Jeff Unich's son, Ryan Unich. He actually painted his truck, and it's kind of like a, it kind of looks like a Minecraft type truck, to be honest with you. But he used crayon to actually paint it. They transferred it over to the truck. Really cool how they did this. But Ryan, awesome paint. Not that bad at all. That's actually pretty good. Pretty neat job. As his dad currently runs right there inside the top 5 now, right behind. Oh, he's not top 5. I apologize. But I love that truck. It's an awesome job. Bentley's still out front. Take a look here at Patrick right now. Well, that Gravedigger truck making a big move. As the 4 of Johnny tried to take that spot away. Oh, a little little bit of a bump there. We got about 4 laps left here in this one. These things are actually fun. They're pretty cool to watch them swing these things around. Here's a battle up front, by the way. These two guys are checked out over the field. But at the moment, it has been Derek Pemberton and the champion Bentley Glasser out front as we begin lap 7 now. Once again, replay from last night. Just keep that in mind. Here's the 27, Steve Unich. Looking back at Johnny as they work through the first part of this road course. Once again, this is the short road course at Summit Point. And from here, next week, MX5s will be at a random short track. That's going to be a fun race, too. I hope they go to Jefferson Circuit. I hope that's part of the wheel, because this was actually spun randomly. You've got some good racing a little bit further behind them. Patrick right here in a good battle, side by side with that 19 Dwayne Hunt. And then you can throw in Adam Mass there as well in that number 9 truck. Once again, heat race number 1 here. Then we go straight to the feature race. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how many make the feature race. I think it might be only 8. Kinda wish that all these guys would have. That would have been pretty cool to watch. I mean, there's a lot of racing right here. Look at this. Adam Matz right here. Locking them up with Patrick on the inside now. Look at that move by Patrick. Good move there. Matt's going to fall back. Now the 19, Dwayne Hunt gets around him as well. Up front, Derek Pemberton still trying to run down Bentley Glasser, who's still out front in the lead. Good race so far, though. Actually, pretty amazing. A little bit further back, you see these two guys separating themselves from the rest of the craziness behind them. Steve Unich and Johnny's nose to tail, and back here, it's just everybody by themselves praying. And this works out good. Lap 9 showing on the board this time. Keep in mind, this is a 10-lap race. Derek Pemberton taking a peek to the inside. And Derek Pemberton goes to the lead. Check out his helmet, by the way. This is a great time to show it as he just took the lead. It fits his truck perfect. He got the Buzz Lightyear suit on. He's got the cool-looking helmet. He's got the Monster High truck rolling. You know, that Monster High, that fits these trucks pretty perfect, though. These are pretty good. I believe this right here is the last lap, by the way, guys. It is the last lap. The time limit has ran out, so Derek Pemberton looking to get a big win here in Heat Race 1 as he works off the final turn here from Summit Point Raceway. Short circuit. Going to be tight here for the win. 24, getting a little bit of a block, and Derek Pemberton picks up his first win ever in the ASL League, even though it is a heat race. Right here's a good battle as well. Oh, the 27 does beat out the 9 truck. Look at this mess. Yep, best of luck figuring that one out. As Trevarthen slings it in. He's just going to send it. Oh, gosh. That's pretty cool. And there is Steve Unich. Once again, shout out to Ryan for that truck. Awesome job, my guy. All right, 10 drivers make the race over here. And Adam Matz, Patrick, going to be in this with Dwayne Hunt, Ray Polkey, Ross Canoe, Brad Spindle. I don't really know too much about Brad. It's good to see somebody new. Jeff Unich, Michael Trevarthen, Rob Jenkins, and Todd Craig. This is actually the Constellation race. I do apologize. This is the Constellation race, which I believe is 10 laps as well. So we'll say 9 laps because I think that's how much it's going to be. Let me make sure this is constellation. 8 from here will go to the feature, so only 2 drivers will be eliminated. Once again, this is a replay from last night's race. So if you see blinking and stuff, it's not on the broadcast end. It's just on the replay sent. Derek sent it to me, so there was a little bit of a lag issue on his end, it looks like. So hopefully it goes away. Once again, we will have a interview, I think, after this race. So right now, trucks are rolling here as we get set to go green here for the second race of the Constellation race. 8 drivers advance, so only 9 drivers in here, so only 1 will go home. The rest will load up, and, well, they're going to take their trucks back to the shop. Todd Cray did not grid up for this race. Unfortunately, Todd, one of the favorites every race he races in. So, that's tough, but it is what it is. So, I actually got to see the trophy that was passed down to American Sim Racing from Clocks by Christopher. David Kamara and Clocks by Christopher. I'm not going to lie, Bentley Glasser got an amazing trophy for last season when he won the championship. Pretty cool to see that. We'll have some stats and stuff, by the way, about last season here in just a few moments that was shared to the page. And I just want to share them to everybody that watches this broadcast. As the green flag's set, and once again that blinking, not from me, by the way. That is actually from the replay last night. Good Lord, how do you race when it blinks like that? That is absolutely horrible. Hopefully, it goes away. I think we're good. Well, maybe not. Once again, not from me. Keep that in mind. I think it's good. My goodness, Derek. Picture Derek connection, son. Patrick taking second away. Adam Matz in third. Ross Cadu. Haven't really spoke about him at all. On the side of that 46 of Ray Polky. Trying to take that away. To be honest, if it keeps lagging like this, we may have to stop the broadcast and get a new replay before we redo this. Just going to be honest with you. That is absolutely atrocious. Here's Patrick taking second away. Once again, the blink is not from my end. I just want to point that out. That is from where I got the replay. Also, this is the replay from last night, so everything's not going to be perfect on it. Keep that in mind. As you see, Mike Trevarthen putting the bumper. Actually getting the bumper, should I say. Rob Jenkins, he's in here as well. That's who's in that truck. That is the 56 of Brad Spindle. And once again, I don't know a ton about Brad. You see him right there running against Adam Matz. So, a little bit about last year's season championship. Most wins last season went to Brentley Glasser, who finished second in the heat race in this one. Most poles went to Trent Ringler. Oh, there's a good shot. Trent Ringler got the most poles with 4 as well. Most top 5s also goes to Brentley Glasser, and that's what really set him apart. He got 8 top 5s. Most top 10s goes to Johnny, and he got 11. Most laps led also goes to Johnny. 265 laps. As Derek, your connection is absolutely horrible. I'm never getting a replay from you as long as I live. Just going to be honest. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Yeah, I can see why now you turn up and wreck people. You can't even see on half time. Patrick out in front, by the way, at the moment. He's doing a good job. But most laps led and completed is Michael Trevarthen. 1,537, which is 1,928 miles. I think that's about right. Lowest starting position to win is Bentley Glasser, 24th position. Most wins for the pole, Trent Ringler, of course, has those poles, so he's got 2 wins in that. The Safe Driver Award, which is the fewest point or incidences per race, as you see a battle up front here for the lead. That's Dwayne Hunt. Goes to Adam Matz. He only had 28. And Steve Unich gets that runner up on that. He gets 30, so pretty cool. And I am going to wind up breaking Derek's internet. Just a FYI. Simple task and never again. There ain't no way. Patrick here still with the lead. Trying to hold off Dwayne Hunt. And Michael Trevarthen, who gets into the back of the 93. He sends him out wide. Welcome to Tough Trucks, because these days that's what they're meant to do. As you see, Trevarthen goes around in the grass. He gets the love back probably the hard way. Once again, guys, the blinking is not on my end. It is from the replay. I just want to point that out. Derek Pemberton needs to have his internet shot with, like, the biggest gun in the world and never have one again, ever. Oh, that is so bad. Lap 6 here of 9. Keep in mind, replay. It's a little bit different than what we're normally used to. You see Jeff Unich battling Brad. I'm sorry, that's not Brad. That is actually the Ross Cadu, number 12 truck. Ross made I believe he was really close. I can't remember if he made the playoffs or not last season off the top of my head. I believe he did. Real quick also, guys, I'll sit here looking at some of the interesting race records from last week or last season. Smallest margin of victory is 0.023. Of course, that was at Talladega. Largest margin of victory was at Daytona, which was about 2.4 seconds. You know, I thought it would be more than that, actually. Michigan had the most leaders which was 10. Most lead changes is 18. Most cautions, 17 at Eldora. No surprise. Least cautions, 0. That was at Phoenix. The largest field was 33, and that was at Daytona Road Course, which is actually pretty impressive. Smallest field was 20. That was for the final race at Phoenix. And then the average field size we had was 27, which is actually pretty amazing. Recapping the entire records, that does exclude Daytona Road Course and Eldora. As you see, a good pass here for the 89. Battling the 12, trying to make that pass. The entire season, 44 cautions, 3 protests, 29 EOLs, and 2 black flags in the EOL. 1 suspension and no fault, 15. There you go. And only 20 drivers received a penalty all season. Not bad. Up front, Patrick still working here, out in the lead. As he comes to lap 8. Remember, we run 9 laps here. Adam matching that play seat, number 9. Ooh, Patrick getting a little loose there at the end. Back in wanting to kick around. I was talking to Patrick last night before my internet decided to take a dump for some reason, like it has been for the last 3 or 4 days at some random time at night. Anyway, I was talking to Patrick last night. Oh, man, there goes Matt. He goes off the track. He does still keep it going. Dwayne Hunt takes second. I was talking to him last night. Sorry about that, guys. I had to open my door in the middle of the day. Anyway, Derek goes. So I was talking to him last night, and he was talking about we would love to have a jump right here in the middle. Look at this battle for the lead on the last lap. That is somebody going off the track. I don't know. Thanks, Derek Pemberton. Adam Batts takes the lead. Patrick goes to second. This is the final lap of the race. Patrick had that lead all race, but we was talking about we would love to have a jump right in the middle of the straightaway. Once again, all these drivers I think are going to make the race, if I'm not mistaken. Here comes Dwayne Hunt. Looks like Adam Mass is going to win this one as the checker flag flies. Patrick finishes second. Hunt finishes third. Talking finishes fourth. Canoe finishes fifth. Jeff Unich. I'm sorry, Brad finished, then Jeff Unich. Rob Jenkins, and then actually Michael Trevarthen, and then Rob Jenkins. As he gets sent to the moon. All right, we're gridded up here from the race. You see these trucks down here on the grid. We do got to take a trip around. This is the final race of the afternoon. Keep in mind, guys, tonight we will be live for the season championship, live from the iRacing East Series, live from Phoenix. We'll be live there tonight. See who grabs the W there and walks out with the championship. We'll see. Derek Pemberton going to be starting on the pole, looking for his first win. Well, I mean, it's not real hard to get your first win when nobody can see you, but you know. $12 drivers in this one, by the way. So we did send 2 drivers, I believe, home. This actually would be a really fun place to race these things, so you can tell these guys are having fun doing it. Once again, this is the fun series for the ASL League. So, not bad at all to have a good run. Let's see how it works out. As the green flag gets ready to drop here in just a moment for the pace truck. We'll get the Pro 2 Lots trucks underway here for the Winter Fun Series. This is a replay from last night, so we'll see how this goes. Pace truck takes to Rottdale Pit Road. Bentley Glasser, the ASL season champion, alongside the broadcaster, Derek Pemberton up front. Pace truck is in. The green flag set to wave. Green flag is going to be waiting. Out in the air. Racing here from Summit Point. A little bit of contact there. You see some cars over rolling. That was the 9 of Matt's. Adam falls all the way back to around P6 or so, it looks like. I was up front. Who was that? We're off the track. That was the 27 of Steve Unich. Goes off track. Patrick now takes over third. Fourth, Dwayne Huff. Johnny right now battling for this spot against Bryce Biddle. Oh, there goes the 4. These trucks are made for off-road. He will be perfectly fine with that. You do see Adam Matz also trying to take back a spot. This race is going to be about 17 laps or so, guys. Derek Pemberton is still out in front here, being pressured right now by season champion. Patrick looks to take second away. Patrick's having a pretty good run in these things. This would be pretty cool to actually have a fun season just with these things on different tracks. Even on ovals. Run them on ovals too. The short track ovals, that'd be fun. Top 3 kind of spacing herself here a little bit from Dwayne Hunt, who's just about 3 or 4 car lengths back. As Pemberton still leads. See Dwayne Hunt right here on board with him. Closing the gap up here some as they go through the final corner. Oh, he's got a pretty good run out of that corner. He's going to work up on the back here of the 93. Don't think he's going to be able to get there before the turn 1. Yeah, he will not. One of my favorite road courses in all of our racing is this one. Especially, I like the Jefferson Short more, which is right outside this track. But this one is definitely one of them. Oh, the 19 locks him up. That's Adam Matt. I'm sorry, that's not Adam Matt's right behind him. It's actually Ray Polking who has worked up to the back of the P4. I'll tell you what's pretty cool about this, watching these guys do this. None of these guys run these trucks, hardly ever. So it's pretty cool to see them running them. Even though they run the trucks, you know, last season in the real life series, of course that was the NASCAR trucks, not these, so big difference. But next season when we go racing, as you see, Derek Pemberton did lose the lead. Here he comes trying to take it back, making a little bit of contact there with 24 of Glasser. Glasser gives it back to him a little bit as well, side by side as they work up through part of the S's. Pemberton cuts the course just a little bit, but does take away the lead from that 24 truck, or from the 24 truck. So Pemberton back out front. That's now they side by side or behind them. Dwayne Hunt takes it. Here comes Patrick, gives it back to the 19. Patrick says, I'm not going to be raced too hard here, and he bumps the 19 as well. Pretty good to see. Everybody behind him does kind of spaced out a little bit. Here's Steve Unich. Once again, Steve Unich, awesome paint. I'm sorry, not Steve. Jeff Unich, awesome paint made by his son Ryan, which was pretty cool. It's kind of like a crayon theme. That's pretty hard to do. From what I understood, because I've done this before, and the best way I can explain it, you have to actually print the paint template off the computer and then let your kid or whoever color it or marker or whatever. And then what you can actually do is take a scanner and scan it back into your computer and then upload it. So it's pretty neat. Like, that is one really cool thing. By the way, while I'm sitting here today, I want to give a special birthday shout out to my daughter, Abigail. She just turned 12 years old today. So happy birthday to her. Derek Pemberton put a lot of pressure here on this 24 truck, trying to take that lead back away. And here they are side by side working through the S's now. Getting ready to start that track uphill. The 24 gets a little loose. Derek going to have the preferred line in this corner. Bentley's going to have the preferred line in the next. Bentley's going to be able to hold on to the lead. Oh, here comes a run for about 82. Good move there from Derek. Backs up that corner a little bit, able to get a good run out. Going to have the inside line, preferred corner, going into the last corner. As they work side by side through this. Not the last lap yet, by the way. Just want to point that out. Still 10 minutes left or so in this one. Side by side, Bentley going to be able to lead that lap. Derek will have the inside line. This is a good corner right here to have the inside line on, because you have it all the way through this little section, which can benefit. Bentley has it right here, though, able to battle back on the inside or outside. Derek's going to have it for the next corner, then Bentley the corner after that. Oh, he clearing? Pemberton clears the 24 that time. Good pass there for Derek. See Adam Matz here putting some pressure on Dwayne Hunt. This is for 5th place, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. No, I'm sorry. This is actually for 5th place. Or 4th place. Bentley once again trying to get a run out of the corner. They look to the inside here late. Not going to do it this time. Single file right now through the entire racetrack. Besides back here, where Brad Spindle looks like he's side by side right now with Steve Unich. He is. They work up through the S's. We will have a interview after this race. From what I was told, if Derek finishes inside the top 3, he will hop in and give us a quick interview. You know, it's pretty impressive watching Derek, even though he's a broadcaster most of the time with me. It's impressive watching him lead Johnny. And we know how good Johnny is. I mean, there's a reason why he was the season champion. Pretty cool to see your co-broadcaster leading this. Oh, it gets a little bit of a bump, though. You've seen the smoke come out. I love these things. These are actually pretty fun. About 7 minutes remaining in this race, about 6 laps or so. Derek Pemberton's still out front now. 6 minutes left. He does got a truck link between himself and previous champion from the Truck Series. But that's all. Patrick is a little wide. He may be under attack now from Dwayne Hunt. And he will be. Dwayne looking to take over third. Oh, I gotta hit the wrong button. Still side by side here, a little bit further back. As this is the final lap here. I'm sorry, it's not the final lap. I don't know what I'm talking about. Still 4 minutes left in this one as Derek Pemberton is still out front. Please, sorry, I had to let my dogs up on that, by the way, guys. That's the beauty of going live in the middle of the afternoon. Pemberton's still out front here. Derek trying to hold on to the lead right now as he still battles up front with Bentley. A little bit further back, Patrick's now in trouble. He's trying to hold on to that 4th spot. Dwayne Hunt was able to get around him. Patrick done a good job staying up front all race long. Patrick giving up that spot. How about that? Look at that 4. Johnny making a big move. He moves into the top 5, passing Adam Matz. Both of these guys was championship contenders. Derek still holding on right here to the lead. Working back in the corner. Remember what? These guys have not gotten away from each other at all. They pulled away from the rest of the field by quite a bit in margin, about 5 seconds or so, all the way back to 3rd. I mean, you can see it's a pretty big distance right now, give or take a little bit on that. These two guys have not separated themselves from each other one bit, though. Two laps to go. Pemberton's still out front. Bentley's still second. Dwayne Hunt 3rd. He's trying to get past here by Patrick. Patrick trying to take away that 3rd spot. Not going to be able to do it this time. An Infinite Hero, number 93. Of course, one of the groups that this league supports. Infinite Hero helps veterans and stuff like that. So pretty cool as they still do that. Johnny starting to work his way up here as well. He's back here in 5th right now. And he's worked up. Here's a pass. Patrick side by side now. A little bit of contact with Dwayne Hunt. Not going to be able to get it this time. Watch for a move back to the inside. Not be surprised if he waits to set this up. On this pass. Back up as we come to the white flag this time. Derek Pemberton out front. White flag is out. We'll jump back up there in just a moment. Patrick was able to get that spot away. That moves Johnny up to 4th as well. Pemberton still out front against Bentley Glasser right now. Last season's champion in the truck. We still got just a little bit of race left, a little bit further back. Patrick goes through the grass. So does Johnny. Both had a little bit of issue. Able to hold on to that for now. Patrick doing a good job in these trucks, though. I would give him credit for that. Last couple corners coming up here. Derek Pemberton, that Monster High truck, and versus the 24 champion as well. Looking to get the win here from Summit Point. Coming to the final corner. Derek Pemberton looks to try to get his first win ever in the ASL League. Even though it's the Fun Series, it still matters to him a lot, I promise. Out of the final corner. Big run here coming from Bentley Glasser. Not going to be enough. Derek Pemberton is going to hold on to win this one. Pemberton wins at Summit Point. Bentley Glasser 2nd. Battle for 3rd. Going to go to Patrick. Johnny going to finish 4th. Barely, though. Dwayne Hunt, Adam Matz, Ray Polking. As you get a look here at your race winner, Derek Pemberton. Actually, you know what? We might still be racing out, showing final lap. I kind of jumped the gun on that one. Thought it said checkered flag. If we're still racing here, I apologize. I jumped it way too early. Now it's the final lap. I know what I'm doing sometimes. Replays. Go figure. Pemberton's still putting a little bit of a gap here. Trying to put a little bit of a gap. He begins his last couple corners as he goes up the hill. One more corner to go. Pretty good gap right now separating them two. It's the biggest gap these two probably had from each other all night. First and second. As you see Pemberton work through the final corner. Real tight up on that corner. Good run out for the 24, but Pemberton will be able to actually officially hold on and win here at Summit Point. That was kind of a premature last time. And third place is going to be close once again. And Patrick is going to be able to hold on for third. Johnny finishes in fourth. Bentley finishes second. All right, we can talk with our race winner, Derek Pemberton, here tonight. And he's got to go back around, so just bear with him. We'll pull him in here in just a moment. We will pull him in just a moment. Congratulations once again to Mr. 82. Picking up the win here from Summit Point Raceway. It's actually a pretty good race, I'm not going to lie. So there you go. All right, let's pull him in. You see the 24 going back. Derek, has had him up in the booth. You got a copy? Oh, you got me?
Yeah, I got you, man.
P won last night, but we were here today doing a replay race because you're blinking internet. My internet apparently last night, so I can't say too much. Either way, man, you finished P1 last night or today, whichever you want to call it. That's got to be a big win for you, dude. Like, these guys not bad at all when it comes to races.
Oh, no, with us, calling their whole season, I expected, I didn't even expect to be running top 5 tonight whenever we figured out the track. It was kind of a big deal to kind of get out there, finally start figuring out this track. I honestly thought the trucks were going to struggle a lot more than what they were doing. And the truck got better as you put some more laps on it. Once you started figuring out the gearing, it just, the truck just seemed to really come to it. And then we would finally be able to put down a fast one, kind of helped us set up pretty good for the heat race. Was able to have a great race with Bentley for the heat race, was able to get the pole. And then you just seen what just happened there for the most part during the feature race. And me and Bentley was able to kind of pull away again and just try to make this race between me and him.
Did you learn a lot in that heat race that transferred over here?
Really? Yeah, I actually didn't learn a whole lot in the heat race. Right. I kind of thought, okay, well, I kind of got this figured out. And then it really didn't happen until I got to the feature race and kind of noticed that Bentley was just getting that much better of a run off the last corner. And I kind of started figuring out, I'd say within the last 5 laps or so, I finally started to figure out kind of what maybe he was doing to maybe just gain those couple extra tenths that he was pulling on me. And I made an adjustment, and it seemed like it worked pretty well because there on the last couple laps that you kept on thinking the white flag was out, I was able to start pulling away on the last corner.
For sure on that, man. Well, congratulations. That means a lot that you were actually able to get the win. Actually did it really nicely, too. So, congratulations on that. Is there any shout-outs you want to give out?
Yeah, I got to thank, of course, everyone over here at ASL. They seemed really excited to bring me in, I'm sure, until I won the race last night. Now they're probably questioning why they brought me in.
Are you racing next Sunday, too?
So what now?
Are you racing next Sunday as well?
Should be.
I can't remember if he was or not. I know it's still MX5s, but anyway.
Yeah. So we got to thank everyone at ASL. Of course, got to thank you at TRN. Once again, sounds really weird calling out since I kind of have a stake in that as well. But of course, then got to thank everyone at Overtake for all the help that they give. I got to thank Raise Energy, code Derek P82 for 15% off.
Monster High.
I don't think I got. Yeah, Monster High. Got to thank. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Got to thank Bentley for racing, giving a great race. I think that was a fantastic race that we had. Can't wait for next week when we go to the MX5s, and I'll probably find a way to flip that car once or twice while we're there. So
For sure. Hey, man, really proud of you last night. Good job.
thank you, man.
Thanks, buddy. There you go. There's Derek Pemberton picking up the win here. So that will do it for us. Hope everybody enjoyed that little replay from last night's race. Derek Pemberton, Bentley Glasser, Patrick finished the top 3. That's amazing. Good job for them. That'll do it. Y'all have a great day. We'll see y'all tonight.